lot better lighting than the rest of the video is going to be because I didn't realize that if I turned, I would get the sun in my face rather than in the side of me. So this video is basically just going to be a Disney Parks tag video. I started out doing a 30-day Disney challenge tag, and that didn't work out very well, so then I went over to the parks tag, and then I was going to combine them, and now it's like, the video is probably going to be like 15 minutes, so I decided to trim it down just a bit, and I'm just going to do the Disney Parks tag, and there's a long, like, 5-minute story in that, so enjoy that! Alright. So, my first time going to Disney World, I went when I was 2. It was my dad's work took my family, and we paid extra so all three of me and my sisters can go. I was 2. We stayed at the Grand Floridian. It's sad that I don't remember this. I don't know much about the trip because I said I was 2. My favorite story I like telling people is starting out with, yeah, when I was 2, I got lost in Disney World. And then they go, what? And I just go, yeah, in the parking lot. And they just go, oh my god! And I'm sitting here like, yeah. So what happened, I believe, is the company had this like party in the Grand Floridian like gardens area. And they had a bunch of characters there, and 2-year-old little me, was more interested in the monorails. Yeah. Still, it hasn't changed. So, like, I walked away from basically, like, I walked, just, like, a second, there were eyes off of me, and I kind of just kind of disappeared, and walked away, and, like, within seconds, like, there was cast members looking for me, really, so, pretty proud of that, like, yeah. But I love telling that story to people. I'm just like, yeah, first time I was at Disney World, like, you know, got lost in the parking lot because I like the monorails. So, my favorite park, I mean, a lot of people say, like, cast members won't choose Magic Kingdom as their favorite park, but Magic Kingdom is my favorite park. I love it so much. I dragged my friends there because, we had 3 days we were in Disney World for my school trip not last March, but the March before in high school. And the first day we were at Hollywood Studios, second at Epcot, and third at Magic Kingdom, but we were only gonna be at Magic Kingdom for like 4 till 1 a.m. and I was like, I wanna see the parade, because costume designer me was like, oh my god, I've seen the costumes and pictures and I just want to see them in real life. And so I dragged a group of us to Magic Kingdom to see Festival of Fantasy because I was like, oh my god, they're so amazing. So yeah, it's probably Magic Kingdom. And after that, probably Epcot, I think. I haven't been to Animal Kingdom. I think I've been there like maybe twice. It's gonna change. And so my favorite land in Magic Kingdom is probably the new Fantasyland. I was briefly in there. I know I went on the Little Mermaid ride, and I went on Enchanted Tales with Belle, and I went in Gaston's Tavern, and I liked it there. Yeah, we didn't spend very long there. Like, it was even that night, that last night we were there, it didn't seem very long. And my favorite Disney Resort hotel, besides the 2-year-old story, the 2-year-old me, I haven't stayed at a Disney resort besides Grand Floridian. Just from pictures, I love the Grand Floridian. It looks so pretty. Yeah, it's my favorite. Even though I don't know if I'd ever want to really stay there, just because it seems so, like, very prestigious. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, putting some pants and stuff. Yeah, so, sorry, I just got a text message. My favorite snack, I haven't had a Dole Whip yet, so I'm not gonna say that's my favorite. The Mickey bars, the Mickey Premium bars, I had one and it was delicious. I also had the Mickey pretzels, and That was delicious. I had the Fruze Brew and I actually didn't like it very much. So my favorite's probably going to be the Mickey pretzels because I love pretzels. My favorite souvenir, probably Mickey hats. I have two. I have this one, which I'll show you. I have this one. I got this one the first day we were there in Hollywood Studios on my last trip, and I got it embroidered, which it's gonna be backwards. So this is Lauren 2015. I got it embroidered because I wanted to take a picture, and I ended up taking, it's actually in the opening, and I'm gonna grab my other one. My stomach. And so we performed there with my show choir, and so my last day we got these right after we performed. That's why we didn't get to Magic Kingdom until 4 p.m. on the last day, was because we performed in Downtown Disney that morning. So I got this one, and it's Disney Performing Arts. And what happened was I wanted to take this picture in front of the castle. It's in my opening, as I said. And that day we had gotten these, and that was when we were going to Magic Kingdom, and I left this one at the hotel. Either I left it in the hotel or I left it packed. And because I figured we were going to get one of these because like I'd seen other groups with them on, and I was like, oh, maybe we're going to get one. We didn't know if we were going to get one or not. And so I wanted to wear this one in the parks because it was the Disney Performing Arts. You can't buy this. You have to perform to get it. And I got this one embroidered too, which doesn't say 2015, but the picture of me has this one on. And I went to get it embroidered, and they were like, okay. I ran out of space on my phone. So yeah, I went up to the place where you get it embroidered, and I was like, and they're like, okay, so if it messes up, we can't replace it because it's a special. And I'm just thinking like, but it won't mess up, right? And they're like, well, we hope it won't. I'm just like, but it won't mess up, right? And so I was kind of like stressing out the entire time they were doing it, like, please don't mess up, please don't mess up. Yeah, so favorite ride is probably, I really like Rock and Roller Coaster. I went on that for the first time. It was great. Also, Tower of Terror. Oh wait, no, it's Splash Mountain. It's definitely Splash Mountain. My favorite show is Wishes. I mean, come on. Favorite parade or fireworks? Well, my favorite parade is Festival of Fantasy. My favorite fireworks is Wishes. My favorite pavilion in Epcot, I really haven't explored them all that much. From just what I've seen, I really like France. Like, I was there during Flower and Garden, so like I really liked all the gardens. It's really pretty. What color is your Magic Band? I bought one for the trip that I didn't use because of this whole thing with people in the school buying our tickets. But it is pink. Or no, it's not pink. Sorry, that's the one that's written down. It's red. But I'm probably gonna try and buy another one. Maybe when I get down there. Oh, I want to get that one that has the castle on it. This isn't one with my bit. There's one that has like the Cinderella's castle. I really want that one. Favorite character to meet? I don't remember a lot from when I was younger because I've gone 3 times, not including my high school trip. So I've gone 4 times. But when I went for my high school trip, my favorite one was Merida. It was great. I liked it. For my favorite, best Disney memory. So from what I actually remember, this last trip I went on, the last night we were there, we had gone on Haunted Mansion. There was like 7 of us, me and my friends, and just people like that were kind of in our clique group thing that all kind of usually hang out together. We went on Haunted Mansion, and it was just like, this is like 11 p.m. right, or we had to meet at the front at 12:30, I think. So we had gotten off of Haunted Mansion and we went into Memento Mori. I can't talk. We'd gone into Memento Mori, and this whole trip, I had been pin trading because like right before I had just gotten really into it, and I bought, you know, the pack that you can buy on Amazon that you are no are all fakes and stuff like that, and I was trading them, and I had like one left that I wanted to trade, and we walked in. I had walked in after a lot of the people because I had 2 left, and then one girl at the door and I asked to look at hers, and I was trading with hers, and I got this tombstone, which I actually have right here. I got this too. And so I didn't have, either I had 1 left or I didn't have any left, I can't remember. Oh, I didn't have any left. I was done. That was my last one. And, so we'd gone in, the rest of my group had walked in, and, they were talking to some cast members in there because there's no one in there really, and, they were talking about the store, and if you've ever been in that store, there's like this whole thing with, Madame Leota. It's Madame Leota's store, I think. I'm not exactly sure of the whole story, because like I said, I walked in on the conversation late. And we were talking to them, and I had mentioned, they had seen my bag that had my pins on it, and I was just joking. I was like, hey, because I was like, I pointed out on one of the guys' things, I was like, hey, oh my god, I love that pin. And he's like, oh, do you want a pin trade? And I was like, I just get my last one away. Like, these are all ones I want to keep. And he was like, oh, it's fine. Here you go. And I'm sitting here like, oh, and he gave me, let's see if I can find this. I think it was, I believe it was one of these 2. I don't remember which one it was. It was one of these 2, but they're so similar that I can't remember. It was either this one or this one. I can't remember. And we had been talking, and they were joking around because I had mentioned, oh, is anyone out here like in the college program, because I want to do that, and there was one international guy there, and we were talking, and they were like joking around going, hey, is anybody celebrating anything? Because we have one more celebrating pin, and I had jokingly gone, yeah, I'm celebrating being an almost cast member. So they gave me this pin, and I'll show it to you because I wear it on my backpack. And it's kind of my favorite thing, because I was so happy when I got it. So they allowed me to write this on it. It says, almost cast member. And this was like me, a senior in high school, and I was like so happy. And so they took us around the store, and they showed us all these little ghosts that they have. They have like up in the corner of the store, they have these ghosts. This is a long story, I'm so sorry. They have all these like little ghosts. And then this one guy walked in. He was either a manager or he was custodial, I'm not sure. But he knew them. And we had been joking like, hey, because it was such a great experience. And we were like, and he was talking to me because I was wearing a crown, which I have over there, which I would show you, but it's over there. And that's how far I walk. I had this crown on that I bought earlier that day, and he called me princess, and I was sitting like, oh my gosh, like, I was on cloud 9 that entire trip, so you could have said anything to me, and me going, oh my god, thank you, and, so, like, they were like, oh, how many are there of you? And we're like, oh, I think there's like 7 of us. And so they went around the corner and they gave us a slip, which I have in my scrapbook at home because I let, and it said it was like a Fastpass to any ride for 7 people. And we're like, oh my god, we have to leave in like a half hour. And so, they were so amazing. And I was like, hey, can we get like a picture with you guys? Because you guys are great. And so, actually, I don't know if I have a picture of it, but either I will show it, or I'll find it, or I'll put it in the video. And it was just so, and so we took a picture of them, and then they sent us on our way so we could get to use our Fastpass, and, I don't think I have it in here, but I'll put it in the video. So sent us on our way to the Fastpass, and I was like, what should we do, guys? And a lot of them were like, let's go on Space Mountain again, because a lot of them had gone to Animal Kingdom that day because we didn't have it planned in, and they had missed our Space Mountain Fastpass. And I was like, I really don't want to go on Space Mountain again, and they're like, oh, okay, Lauren, it's fine, because you're basically the one who got us the Fastpass. I'm like, oh, okay. Do you guys mind if we go on Peter Pan's flight? Because I was like, I really want to go on it. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And I'm like, okay. So we went on Peter Pan's flight, and Cloud 9. So this is a really long story. I'm sorry. Either this video is going to be like a 20-minute long video, or I'm going to cut a lot out of it. So I'm just going to leave you with that, guys. Have a magical day.